that have returned to class. Take our attendance and then we can proceed. So let's just hold on for like 5, 7 minutes and see if more people will join us. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh. You say, how are you? You're telling me how am I?
Oh, class rep, if you think we can start, you can notify me so that we begin.
We can proceed, sir. At least we have 22 participants.
Okay. So if it is the consensus of the class that we can proceed with 22 participants, that's okay. Maybe we'll pick up from there and see where we can end today. I think more people are coming in. They were just waiting for us to start in full before they come. So we are welcome back to class, like we will say if it is face to face. And I appreciate your being with us from the beginning of our lectures to this point. I think I am having a nice time, and I want to assume we are doing same. We have talked about a lot of things today. We have told ourselves what a theory is. We also tried to look at why or how theories are useful to us and how it can be applied to us. We also looked at some theories and shared experiences. I don't know if I have left anything out. If I have not left anything out, then we can continue from where we have stopped. So we have talked about introduction, uses of theories of development, classical, structural, human development, and then we stopped at post-development theory. Yeah, please, can we all mute? We are not speaking. Yeah. Thank you. So
you are not the admin, sir.
We stopped.
So you are the host, sir. So
please, can we mute? Okay, I'm the host.
You can yes,
okay.
or you can just make me the host so that I will control it from this side for you.
I think that's yeah. Inside the way did you put the engine on? You just small. Eh? Okay, don't need to go.
So I think we can proceed from here now and see.
No, get on time to the keep it like yeah.
So we can continue from there and see where we can get to. So I'll be muting people that are disturbing us now. I think okay, I think I said that person. Another person is coming up again. So it's just a distraction in the middle of a class. You have to look for who is making noise and think of who to mute and things like that. So good and fine. We'll proceed from where we have stopped, and we will conclude our work on development theories, and then we'll see where we end for the day. So going forward, the last thing we'll look about under those theories is sustainable development. When we say something is sustainable, what does it mean?
It can stand the test of time.
It value today and tomorrow.
Somebody said it can stand the test of time. Okay, it has value both today and tomorrow.
And tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, consistently used.
Something that is
fine.
Consistently
I think we have
used.
Okay, something that is consistently used. So we have a good idea of what we are talking about. That is good for me, because when we look at development and we refer to it as sustainable development, we are only trying to have a situation where we have the best that we can get today without making it difficult for the people after us to also get what they can get. So it's not like, let us have it all to ourselves. Let us finish all today. Forget about Madam Rosemary. If you mute, it will be fine.
Oh, so sorry, sir. I didn't know that my phone had unmuted.
It's all right. It's okay. So we say sustainable development is all about meeting our present needs without compromising the ability of the generations after us to meet their needs. So while we are struggling for development and we want to see development, we should not be concerned about only ourselves. It is not all about us because there are people that are coming after us. If we hustle out our own development now without thinking of the generations that are coming behind, they will arrive at a point where it will be difficult for them to meet their own needs, and we may be creating more confusion in the future. So that is all what sustainable development is all about. We want to see how our economic, social, environmental needs all can be met. And then we also consider our generations that are coming after us. I think the United Nations is a chief proponent of these and things like that. We try to make sure that we meet our needs, and we also keep something for our generations after us so that they also have something to enjoy. And it is very, very wide, it's very, very broad. When the UN came up with SDGs, I think about 17 of them, they are fighting inequality, they are fighting climate change, and so many of them put together, which we now refer to as the Sustainable Development Goals. And what the SDGs and all the sustainable development is trying to arrive at is a point where there is equity. I think there was a time we're having a discussion between equity and equality. And sorry, can any person hear me?
Yes.
Yes, doctor, we can hear you.
I hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Because,
with you.
because
I'm
Rosemary
hearing you,
is
sir.
complaining that she cannot hear me. Okay. So Rosemary, it may be from your end. You may need to adjust one or two things, and you'll be able to hear
We
me.
can hear you.
So okay. I said there was a time we're looking at equity and equality. Who knows the difference between equity and equality? Who has an idea of what the differences could be, or the explanations of the two of them, equity and equality?
Okay, let me try, sir.
Yeah, try.
Okay, so equality means giving each and every person an opportunity, same opportunity to access whether education or health or any resources that is meant for the society without any
What
biases
about
to whether
equity?
the person is male or female. Then equity means giving people who are less privileged the opportunity to reach their own potentials or meet up with other people who are ahead of them. Okay, so let me give an example.
Okay.
For
Hello?
instance,
Hello?
Okay.
now, if there is a fence here, and then all of us were supposed to jump across that fence. In equality, it means every man to himself, God for all. Everybody must jump that fence. But then in equity, it means maybe you are the lecturer, so you are taller than me. then you can jump. So they will now provide a platform for me to climb on it and then jump the fence. That's
Can I say something?
Hello,
Can I just
say
add?
hello?
Okay, I think
Equality means
yes.
everyone is treated the same. While equity means
Okay.
everyone is treated fairly. From SST.
Okay. Let me just add.
Yeah, at least I have heard say today. Yeah. Okay, Deshima.
Right. I just add to what Sister Sewese has said. I think equity, for me, I think is treating people according to their needs. Why equality is treating everyone the same.
Same.
For example, in equality, you give the same resources to everybody, even if it is not enough for other people. It's the same resources that are given. Why equity focuses on giving according to the need of the individual to reach their potentials. Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Wow, thank you so much.
Let me add to
more
sir.
contribution.
Let me add to sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I think equality is treating people same, irrespective of their background. While equity is giving people access to resources. Everyone access to resources. That's my understanding. Equity is giving everyone access to resources.
Well,
can I speak in?
Okay, Juliet wants to come in.
So, in equity, they are not on the same level. They are the vulnerable at that point realize that they are coming up. They are not making it. But we want them to be there. They want them to. Then quality is everybody is on equal level, already playing on the same playground. But with equity, we are bringing in some new people that have not adjusted, and we want them to adjust to that to get them. Thank you, sir.
All right. Oh, that is perfect. It means we have a good idea of what equity and equality is. You can assume that all of us now, like the 40 participants in this class, we go to the market to buy shoes. And then all of us say, because we want equality, we must buy shoe size 45 for everybody. I think that is equality. We are treating everybody equal. We buy shoe size 45 and give everybody. And I am sure that there are some people that will enjoy that shoe. I am sure some people will throw that shoe away because it's either too big for them or too small for them.
There's another example
equity
of equality.
You should be able to ask people, what is your shoe size? We are buying shoes for every person.
Yeah.
But based on their shoe size.
Exactly.
Right. So another contribution, somebody wants to contribute something.
Yes, equality, I want to give an example. Like in the NYSC camps where a white t-shirt, white knicker, white is being given to all core members to show equality. Whether you are the president's son, you come and wear the same thing that the poorest man's son or daughter is wearing, so that there won't be any difference. That is another example of equality.
So that is equality.
Yes.
Yeah. So it means there are times when equality is good, and there are times also when equity is the best. Is it not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly, sir.
Okay. So it means we are on the same page. So our sustainable development goals are trying to drive us to the point of equity, where there is a balance in our system. One person is not favored above the other, and then it pays attention to environmental protection and inclusive growth. I think if we want to take time and begin to look at equity and look at the SDGs one after the other, it will be another class that will take us several weeks. But that is what sustainable development is all about. We are thinking of ourselves. We are thinking of the future. We are trying to balance equity, environmental protection, and then inclusive growth. So these are different models, different theories, different approaches to development. And I'm sure we have looked at them. It may be in passing, but if we take a deeper look at them, I'm sure we would have a better understanding. So if I have the permission of the class, we can go away from sustainable development to perhaps the second topic we would want to look at. At least
Go
we
ahead,
will
sir.
introduce that, even if we will introduce that, even if it is briefly before we close for the day, because we have just about 30 minutes more. The next thing we will be interested in are issues that come to play when we talk about development. And I think somebody was asking in the earlier class, what do we look out for when we are measuring development? Do we see a good road and say this is development? Please, somebody is talking. That person should mute. Nado, please mute your mic. Thank you. Thank you for muting, Nado. So that is what we'll be interested in this section. When we talk about development, there are things that we should look at. And when we see them, we can assume that they are indices for development. So there are many ways we can view development, and we will just look at some of these ways, and then we can call it a day for the class.
Excuse me, sir.
The first,
Hello?
yes, Takbe, you can speak. Yes, you can speak.
Sir, is it
Samuel,
out of
go
place
ahead.
for you to... I am asking that, is it out of place when you look at equity as fairness and justice?
Equity as fairness and justice.
Yes, is it
Yeah.
out of place?
But if we say fairness, I think I will agree with you more when you say fairness. But when you talk about justice, I would need to take a second look at that. Because, for example, if you have taken breakfast and I have not taken breakfast, and then we arrive at where there is a breakfast for one person, and the thing that equity will arrive at is that since I have not eaten, I should take that plate of food. You have eaten something, you should have nothing, so that I can be at par with you. But if you look at it clearly,
So
you are being fair. Yes. Fairly, yes, we are trying to make a balance. But is it being really justified if you have struggled for your own breakfast? And then because you struggled, me, I did not struggle for my own. I did not struggle for my own. Then we come to where there is breakfast. That thing that is supposed to be for the two of us, they now give only me. I am sure that if it is you, you will not be happy about it. So I think those are the different scenarios. Fairly, yes, you can be fair, but it may not be justifiable in every situation. All right? So when you say it is treating people fairly, I agree with you. But even in that fair treatment you are trying to mete out to people, somebody will still feel that you have not treated him fairly. So it's a complex situation. The best we can do is to try to arrive at a balance so that, like I will tell every person, let's arrive at a point where everybody is happy at the end of the day. It is a difficult situation. It's a difficult situation. Okay, the North do not have the kind of education that is visible in the South. So if we want to build schools, we expect that we should build more schools in the North. Do you think the people in the South will be happy that we are building more schools in the North? Somebody will begin to ask himself, why didn't they build their own schools during their time? Why will they be using our own resources to be building schools for them now? So it's a complex situation. When it comes to treating people fairly, yes, I agree with that. But it is not as if it is acceptable to every person at every point in time. We always try to maintain that balance just to see that every person involved is happy at the end of the day. I don't know if I'm able to explain a bit better. So if I have, although I didn't get his response, maybe I will proceed. So we'll look at those indices. All right, thank you so much. We'll look at those indices that comes up that we can measure and tell ourselves that yes, we are actually developing. One angle we can come from is in the area of economic development. If there is development in any way, it should affect our economy. The first thing will be increase in the production of goods and services. We keep hearing of GDP, gross domestic product. If we are not producing more, if we are not increasing our production of goods and services, I am sure that we will not be driving ourselves towards development. All right? So, in the areas of economic growth, we can begin to monitor development. Are we producing more? Are we rendering more services? Are we waiting for people to produce so that we import and things like that? If we are able to sort our issues on production, it means we are getting towards economic growth. The second thing we look out for under economic development, apart from increased production of goods and services, is our labor market and our employment. We should have job opportunities. And it is not just having job opportunities. The working conditions of people should be good enough. People should enjoy the work that they are doing. So I should have some kind of confidence that there is a job for me somewhere. There is something I can do to sustain myself. And that job is not as if it's a demeaning job. I should be able to work and my working conditions should be good enough for me. That may be difficult to attain, but if we arrive there, we will say we are arriving at development. So we say for one, there should be increased production of goods and services. And then number two, there should be job opportunities if we are looking at economic development. And then number 3, the distribution of income is also very, very important. Just like we were talking earlier, is it the core and periphery, where some people are in the middle? You look at the country, a set of people, less than 5%, are running the whole country and are richer than the entire country, and the whole of the other 95% is at the mercy of some very few. That is not development. We may not all have the same amount of money, but there should be equity in the distribution of income. There should be equity in poverty reduction. I should not see somebody that is really impoverished. You know, this person is not able to feed himself, and somebody is looking for where to spend money. Need to spend money or to waste money as a, all right? Sorry. So some of those things that are done, we'll begin to ask ourselves if they're actually spending money or if they are wasting money. But where distribution of income is not equitable, then development in the economic sense will be difficult. Then the last point under that has to do with industrialization and with the infrastructure that we have. We need the infrastructure that will support our economic activities. If you want to produce, are there the facilities that you need for production? Are there industries that will facilitate production? All of these things put together are considerations that should be made if we are talking about economic growth. But like the last line will say, balancing industrial growth and environmental sustainability is always an issue, because as you are struggling to develop your industries, you may be causing damage to the environment. You are cutting down trees, you are constructing this and constructing that. We don't know if the environment is too happy about what you are doing, but we expect to see industrialization. We expect to see facilities or infrastructure that will support growth in any way and in every way. All right. So those are things that we need to look out for when we are talking about economic development. Maybe I'll pause here, ask if there are questions or if there is any contribution to be made before we look at the next one. At least we should be able to look at the next point, social development, before we call it a day today. Yes, Seriously, please make your input.
Okay, sir. It's a question, sir. Please, pardon. Can you explain more on the part B? The B.
Part B.
Yes, sir.
Part B is talking about employment and labor markets. All right.
Sorry, sorry, sir. Part D. Sorry.
Okay, part D.
Yes, sir.
Part D is talking about industrialization. It's talking about infrastructures.
Yes,
we
sir.
should have roads. We should have roads, for example. We should have companies that can produce. We should have industries that will support economic activities. If farmers produce, for example, from their farms, we should have where to take it for processing.
Okay.
All right. So we should have these companies, we should have these factories, we should have industrializations, we should have roads leading to where production is taking place. For example, we hear things like feeder roads to the farms where farmers are, so that whatever they produce can come to us in town. Okay?
Okay. Okay,
So
sir.
these are infrastructure, these are industrializations. We need to see those things coming up. It is when we see them supporting economic activities, we will say that we are seeing signs of development.
Okay,
Is
sir.
that okay?
Understood, sir. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you. Please, any other question, any other comment?
We take it that there is no contribution and question. So for me, right.
Okay, thank you so much. Although Sewese's hand is still up, I assume it is the
Sorry,
previous.
sir.
It is the previous hand.
Sorry.
I know it's okay. I just assume it's the previous hand. So
Yes,
we
sir.
have talked about economic development. Let us look at social development. If we are developing our economy but not developing socially, we may not be helping ourselves. So what are those things that we look out for when we talk about social development? We will exhaust this slide today and then we will close. Hopefully tomorrow we'll pick up from here. In social development, the first thing that will interest every person should be education. Quality education. Accessible education. It is not education that some people can have access to and some people cannot. It is not the kind of education that is not qualitative, it is not of good quality. Well, good for us. We hear of private schools, public schools, and in those days, we're not having things like that, all in the name of quality. And we keep telling ourselves that this school is of better quality than the other. Well, there may be, yes, and we agree. But we should arrive at a point where quality education should be accessible for every person without disparity. Not like one person can go to school and the other person will not be able to go to school. I don't know if that is clear enough. So the moment we have a tilt in our education sector, some people do not have access to quality education. Some people do not even have access to education at all before you even talk of the quality. It means that we have an issue. We are not actually developing socially. So if we want social development, education is key. The second one will be healthcare. Healthcare should also be accessible. It should be accessible. We should be able to get treatment when we need it. And I'm sure many countries are working out schemes by which people can have access to healthcare, like health insurance and things like that. It is an indices for development. So the cost of treatment, the management of diseases, and all of these put together is a way by which we can measure development socially. Are people able to access healthcare? Can they afford it? In fact, is it good enough? Is their health improving? If anything happens and they need treatment, can they get the treatment that they need? All of these put together come around health care, and they help us to measure social development. The third one is gender equality. I know the ladies in the class will say, yeah, promotion of equal rights for all genders, as if one gender has actually been relegated or pushed below and they are not able to speak up. But we cannot talk of social development if We cannot talk of social development if any person, any gender, or any group is feeling marginalized. Men cannot do this. It's only women that can do. Women cannot do this. It's only men that can do. There are activities that these persons cannot participate in. You know, when you begin to have this kind of inequality and there is a separation and one gender is favored beyond the other, that cannot be termed as social development. So if we have a society where there is some kind of gender balance and every person, whether male or female, has the right to step up, do what he or she intends to do, then we will say that there is social development. Then finally, on that point, is social protection. There are people in the society that are vulnerable. They may not have made themselves vulnerable, but the situation around them has actually made them vulnerable. We should be able to protect them. The elderly people in the society, how are we taking care of them? There are places where elderly people's homes are built. You just build houses, you furnish them, and you call them elderly people's homes. These ones are old people. They may have served the society in one way or the other. At their old age, perhaps they don't even have a place to stay. Build a house for them. Let them come and stay there. Take care of them. That is social protection. I was coming to the office this morning and we were discussing, and somebody was asking, is payment of salary an achievement by the government? Well, I don't even want to go into that because I am not a politician. But you have people that may have worked for a particular government, several governments, and they are retired. And they will tell you that for so number of months, so number of years, they have not seen their pension. How do we expect them to survive? Where we have social protection, we should be able to care for them. Payment of pension should not be an achievement. It is what they have worked for. It is what they deserve. There are places where you have unemployment benefits. There are places where you have unemployment benefits. You pay people for being unemployed, and you pay them so that they are able to take care of themselves. If they do not take care of themselves, they become a nuisance. They become a nuisance to themselves and become a nuisance to every person around them.
Yes, they call it social
these
security.
Are services. Social security, yes, thank you. And I think we are coming towards that point in this country where they'll be talking about safety net. It's just that maybe the way we do it in our own country may be different from the way it is done in other places. And our own usually ends up causing more confusion. You try to ask yourself, who is the poor that they are trying to help? They are compiling a register for poor people.
And greed.
And somebody will ask me, who is not poor in Nigeria? We are all poor. We are all struggling, you know? So those are some kind of those schemes that we see. And then we put all of them together. We know that there is some kind of social protection. People are able to manage to live their lives. If we have some of these in place, these ones drive social development, and social development is just one of those indices that we look at when we are talking about development. We can't develop if we are not protected socially. So I will pause here. I will take questions, I will take inputs, and then we can call it a day for the day. Thank you. Questions, inputs. Good afternoon, sir. I hope your hand is not paining you. This hand has been up.
Sir, you talked about distribution of income. Hello, sir. Sir?
You want to say something?
You talked about distribution of income.
Okay, the hand is down.
Okay.
Yes.
Looking at the economy and the society in general, I don't know whether you're hearing me, sir.
You can.
Oh, God.
Speak on.
Hello, sir. My network is like breaking.
We're hearing you. It's like he is not hearing you, but we're hearing you.
Okay. Distribution of the society. There's what is called stratification. Stratification, where different people with different jobs with different skills. So how can you match that as a people with different jobs? How would their level of income would be the same? Matching it with
Jigba, hold on. He's not with you because his service have gone. Just hold on. When the service come back, I will let you know. You talk to him.
Okay, it's okay.
Sorry, the network threw me out. I have to find my way to come back. Sorry, somebody was trying to ask a question.
Yes.
Can we still take that correction? Yes, I'm sorry. Let's take that input.
Okay, it's a question. Mine is a question.
Okay.
Distribution of income. It is said as the index or a measurement of development. There should be fairness in distribution of income.
Yes.
So if somebody studied medicine or studied law, they expected that he paid the salary of somebody who has not even gone through formal education at all. I just want you to match that distribution of income and to equality or equity points.
All right. Thank you so much. When we are talking about equitable distribution of income, it means that every person should have access to what can take care of himself. We didn't say equal distribution of income. It should be equitable. For sure, you cannot expect every person to earn the same thing. You cannot expect any person to earn the same thing. But sorry, I am not the host again. I cannot mute Emmanuel Tete. But if you can mute, it will be fine. Thank you, Tete. We are not saying that every person should be given the same income, but it should be equitable. A medical doctor, because you have studied medicine, should be able to enjoy your income. If I am a teacher, I should have something that will sustain me. If you are, whatever it is you are doing, there should be an income that should sustain you and reduce poverty. You do not expect that because you are a medical doctor, all of us should come and line up in front of your house and beg you for food. You understand? I think that is what Faith is talking about. There should be some kind of distribution such that the whole of our income does not rest in the hands of one or few persons. It should go around. So that whatever any person is doing, we are able to take care of ourselves and we are able to struggle, even if it is by struggling and coping, we should be able to struggle and cope.
Thank you, sir.
You are highly welcome.
Yes.
Please, any other question or any inputs? We are tidying up. For me, I have enjoyed myself today. It has been a lovely class. So let's take inputs or contributions before we tell ourselves that we are done. And if there are none, then we can assume that we have had a lovely class. So am I still waiting for inputs, or we can call it a day?
Can call it a day, sir.
Call it a
I think
day,
we
sir.
can call it a day. The lecture is well understood.
Oh, thank you so much. I have about 42 participants. Musa Mutaka.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Akura, Desmond.
Thank you very much for your time. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
It's been a wonderful
appreciate.
presentation, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate all
Thank
of
you
this.
so much, sir.
Yeah,
God bless you.
Echeladi, it's a privilege having you
Thank
in
you
my
very
class.
much, sir.
Yeah, you are all
bless
welcome.
Thank you
Many
very much,
Thank
sir.
you.
sir.
And some people did not speak today. Tomorrow I will look for them. I will look for them and they will
Sir,
speak.
I wanted to contribute more, but my network was not good at my end. But I thank you so much. I have understand your lesson
Thank
very
you,
well. In fact,
sir.
I'm interested.
All right, thank you so much. So we'll see tomorrow by 10 by the grace of God.
All right,
Okay,
sir.
Have a nice day.
As Niger will say, oil a day your head.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Okay. All right. My name is Fanya.
Okay, go sleep.
Thank you all for coordinating yourselves today. I think our village people didn't come on time today, and we were able to have a noiseless class. As it is being said, everybody is saying it, lecturers are saying it, the HOD said it, and then I've been re-emphasizing it, but we're still having those people with names that are not their official names. Who is using iPhone 8 Plus?
Sorry, my name is Ted Chagu William.
Yes,
I am
sir.
with you.
So please kindly change that name to your name, sir.
Okay.
So
I'll
that
try.
when the technical people take the attendance, you will not be left outside.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Listen. Thank you. I'll try.
Okay.
Class
And then Victor, you have still left only Victor here. We don't know whether it's Victor Trump or Victor Tinubu. Please just add it so that we will be sure of who is there. Thank you. Sir, I'm with you.
What I wanted to ask you, I've forgotten. No problem. When I get to I will ask.
Okay, you can.
Please, I want to ask. Last time I sent you a message on the platform now. I said I was not able to get that assignment question. I will appreciate it if you please paste it on the platform now.
Okay, so the Dr. Yolame gave us her material, and it has already been posted. Sorry for the delay, because when she was asking me whether she should send it to me or to the WhatsApp group, I didn't respond to her because I wasn't online throughout Saturday. So she sent it late.
Okay.
A bit late. However,
right.
when you are reading through the materials, you will see the assignment.
Okay. The other thing I also wanted to confirm is this project, the project the HOD was talking about, have we been classified?
When you say classified,
Hello? Class rep, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello?
That is we are in groups.
Yeah, he is meaning whether we have been assigned to
this
a supervisor.
Yes, everybody has a
Yes,
supervisor.
everybody has
classified to
they have given supervisors now.
Let him see under his name at the end of his.
I want to know, have we been classified?
If you look at that list at the end there, you will see your supervisor there where your name is.
Okay, so I don't know the classification you are talking about.
I think
but then,
he meant whether we are is a group project or is an individual project.
It's individual project that is
individual
done.
project now. If you look at that,
and then
everybody is assigned after your matric and your name, the supervisor is assigned to you. Only you can't be like this. So some of us that our name came up, we're having issue with that. I think we have been clarified. I know my supervisor, and I'm going to pick his selective.
Okay,
okay,
that's fine. I think people are getting the classification
class
for
rep.
It's all right, thanks.
Ma.
Hello, class rep.
Yes,
Hello.
I'm with you, ma.
Okay,
yes, I'm
sir,
with
good
you.
afternoon. Sorry, this
Good
issue
afternoon.
of student information that we're supposed to fill at the portal. I tried logging in. It's that problem. It's giving me a problem. I tried logging in and I used my number as the username and password. It's saying invalid registration. Can you help us get the
Okay, ma. So when were you giving admission? Is it the first? Is it the second list or the first one? Because the first list that the HOD posted is different from the second one. So I think they are still having issues with people who got admission first, that the HOD recently sent their list. I think so.
I think the problem came when they have not merged those applications. We are saying that those who use the university portal were the first ones that were given admission. At first, Cyprus was using the university portal to give the admission, but later they said that no, they should come to Cyprus website. So I think that's where the problem is arising.
It's true. Those that apply using
like my name is on the second part.
The portal are the ones that have these issues. So the supplementary list came on the IPES
website. Yes,
which is most of us that were not having issue.
Yeah, initially at first.
So what do we do now?
Okay, so if
yes.
Have you been able to access your admission?
Hello.
Juliet.
Yes, last
is it
Friday,
Juliet that is talking to me or is Susan?
Are you with me? Last Friday, I went to the school there. I was able to meet Dr. Phillips. He told me that it's just a temporary problem, that they are going to fix that they are going to merge all those lists. They are going to merge everyone, even those that have their names they applied, but their names are not on that list or any of those lists. Their names will come in. So I think that's what the man told me, that they are going to rectify those things.
Okay. All right, that's fine. See, and guys, as far as you are on this platform, you were added is because you were given admission. Nothing will happen to you. Yes, it's good that you should do the right thing, but then don't give yourself headache. Everything will fall in place very soon. Okay. That's one thing I know about them. Nothing will happen to us.
Thank you, sir.
I beg, make an ask. This one is, by the way. So my phone is identifying me as the phone, the brand of the phone. So I don't know how to change it.
Okay. So, sir, do you know what will happen? Tap on your screen and then see where it is written participant.
Yes.
Can you tap there? Have you done that?
Participant. No.
Yes.
I can't see.
See where it is. Where you can see as if it's...
Answer that question now. Have you seen where it's written participants? Are you tapped there?
Tap your screen. When you tap your screen, a menu will come down. Then from there, tap where it is written participant. Have you seen it, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Then your name is supposed to be the first name, right?
Yes. No, my name is
You
number
see where,
2.
okay, no matter what, tap on your name. Have you seen where they are telling you to raise your hand or rename?
No, I can't see it. This thing. There's no.
Your name is on number 3. Your name is number 3. The first name is JSG. The second name is Ichokura. The third name is then your name now is number 4. iPhone 8 Plus. Have you seen it?
Yes.
No, but he may be seeing it differently. He may be seeing it differently.
No, I'm seeing it differently.
If it is my name, call it your Acura.
Your Acura.
You call it your Acura.
The saw is who I am. I cannot see who
Okay. So what will happen is this. What? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
So have you been able to do it, sir?
The thing is, I can't see.
Give him an assignment.
Tap on your name.
Somebody should adjust this thing for him. Somebody should edit that for him. That should be his assignment.
No, his name is supposed to
okay, don't worry. Maybe I will cope up.
Yes.
Is it a person you log in?
Hello. Yes. When you are about to log in again, it will ask you the name. So change your name before you log in. Okay.
Bayam.
Sir.
The iPhone person. He should drop his name. He should drop his name on the chat, his full name. I'm the host. I can rename it for him.
Yes,
okay. I'll put in bracket iPhone 8. Yes, now so that it will follow.
Guys,
it's okay.
Please, let's try and end this meeting so that our recordings won't be too bulky for us.
All right.
So
all right.
Do it fast so that we end the meeting. Thank you.
Okay.
This representative selected.
What is your name, sir? iPhone 8 Plus. What is your name?
Ted Chagu.
Even that name, you are calling it in English language. Are you on our WhatsApp group?
Yes.
Rush to the WhatsApp group and drop your name there.
Okay.
So that this one will change. Yes. Desmond, please, immediately after you change that name for him.
I will end the meeting.
End the meeting. And it looks like even when you change it today, tomorrow, if he doesn't change it officially from his phone,
yes,
it will go back to...
I've dropped my name there.
Anyone that is the host will change it for him there.
No, but he can change it from his phone and then it will be permanent. So I don't know why.
No. This thing is, if I tap, the thing is giving me different options. That's the problem.
Okay.
Now, the iPhone person check now. Have you seen it? Have I hit your name?
It's refusing to select.
No, but it's fine. Now, me, I can see Chagu Ted Julian here.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue on WhatsApp. Let's
okay,
continue on WhatsApp.
It's all right.
So that...
It's all right.
Let me end the meeting.
Okay, thank you.
End it.